Hey gang, so for some of you that may not have been in class today, we went over the bench press. So here I'm going to go over a few technique points that I think will help improve your bench press technique. Now we're going to be going over the bench press for the next couple weeks, so keep this in mind. So first is setup. We want to really make sure that our setup is proper. Okay, the bench is in the middle of the rack. I have my bar set up here. Now the proper height for the bar, we can test out by laying down and putting our arms up. So it should be roughly where my wrist is, okay? Second to that, I want to make sure that when I set up that the bar is forward in the rack, okay? So all the way forward. Now on this side of the room, the bars roll backwards, so you're going to have to manually do that, okay? So here, I'm going to roll this forward. I'll get my eyes underneath the bar, and then I'm going to have my hands about a shoulder width apart. Okay, so just outside my shoulders. From here, I'm going to lift the bar up and out. Okay, so that's just the top half. So when I get that bar out, I want to make sure my shoulders are against the bench. They're very secured on the bench. When I grab the bar, I want to make sure that it's across my hand. I like to grab it and then put my hand right inside, so you kind of like torque your hand in. That way when you take it out, you feel like you're bending the bar a little bit. That should help engage your triceps and lats. From there, we got to make sure our core is nice and tight, our legs are tight, and our feet are pushing into the ground. So here I'm going to go through the full setup where I get my feet set, my core set, and then my shoulders set. So here, my feet are down, my eyes are set, and I've got a little space underneath my back here. So I'm pushing into the ground, and I've got this pressure from my feet all the way to my shoulders. From here, I can lift up and out, and I'm going to get to this position. I'm going to take a nice deep breath, and lower. Coming to the sternum, pressing back up. Okay? So when I pull out, my elbows are bending slightly forward towards my feet, and then I'm lowering to my chest. So I lever out, slight bend forward, pull down, very powerful press up. Okay? So make sure your feet are pushing into the ground. If you need to put plates underneath your feet to lift them up, do so. All right? You should feel tension through the hamstrings and glutes. You should be able to put your hand under the small of your back, and the shoulders should stay pinned against the bench right here. Now, a lot of times, if you look from the side, when people bench, they press up and then they release the shoulders. We want to keep those shoulders pinned. So I just want to go as far as my arms go, not as far as my shoulders plus my arms. Okay, the shoulders stay against the bench. All right, so work on your setup. A good setup equals a good lift. All right, so let me know if you have any feedback. Try this out in class. And if you find anything that you'd like me to cover, let me know. Shoot me an email or drop a message underneath this video. All right, well, this has been my technique for today, and I hope you enjoyed it. Have a good day.